E to the U to the E, man. Where the hood, where the hood at? Had a nigga in the truck where the wood at. All the niggas acting up where the wolves.
What's up, Internet? Corey Zamier here. It's time for another episode of the eBay adventure in video game hunting. And today, it's time to figure out what games we can pick up on the cheap for my new Turbografx 16. Let's go. Alright guys, first up, let's take a look at this list I've compiled. This is a mixture of the comments I received in a local retro video gaming group when I asked about what Turbografx 16 games I should be looking for. What I have right here are all the games that were suggested. I didn't really pay attention to whether or not they were suggested multiple times. And I also have Johnny Millennium. He recently did a top 10 list for his favorite Turbografx 16 games of all time. So I also have that here. You cross-reference it. There's a lot of overlap. And I also kind of want to stick with something that's either going to be like a platformer or, I don't know, just something that I would often want to just put it in play. And this list looks like it has a lot of those. One thing I would really like to get would be Splatterhouse, just because I've seen everybody go crazy for this game. I've seen the first few levels. It looks like it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy the art style and the character design in that. Another game I would like to look into is Bonk's Adventure. Seems like a Mario-esque title for the system, and one that I would love to have in my collection. And another title I'm thinking of would be Ninja Spirit, which I've watched some gameplay. It's on Johnny's top 10 list, and someone also mentioned it in the Northeast Retro Gaming group I'm in. So we're going to check out those three titles. One thing I do have to say, I did already win one game, I guess, or, you know, get an auction. And I did that off camera because, well, real talk, guys, I was taking a shit. You guys didn't want to be there for that. So for $13 shipped, we got China Warrior for the Turbografx 16, which I feel like that's a title for a game we wouldn't be able to get away with nowadays. But anyway, let's take a look. Just for ha-has, you know, let's take a look at some Turbografx lots and see why we're probably only going to get one other game in this video. Like, first off, we have one here, Turbografx lot of 10 games, Dragon's Curse, Splatterhouse, Blazing Lasers, and Case. You can also see they have Ninja Spirit, Legendary Axe 2, Legendary Axe, Bonk's Adventure, Bloody Wolf, Keep Courage and Alpha Zone, and basically a lot of the titles that I would love to pick up. But it's got a day left and it's already at $250, and I'm not balling like that. What else do we got here? Some sports games. Not really interested in that. The amount of space I have in my room to actually display my Turbografx games, or my theoretical Turbografx games, is not very large. So I'm not looking to have a gigantic collection. I just want to have a collection that is filled with really good games. So let's look at some buy it nows. Let's sort by newly listed. And I want to avoid getting Hue card only. I don't want to deal with that. And a lot of people had Hue cards to offer up to me when I started talking about that I just got the Turbografx. And I appreciate the thought, but I do want to stick with complete, or at least in the case with the manual. Just for display purposes, I don't want to start out with just a whole bunch of Hue cards, just shuffling them around my room, you know. Turbografx lot of 2... Oh, manuals. Alright, so let's look at the first game we want to take a look at, Splatterhouse. Splatterhouse Turbografx Complete. And I understand with Turbografx Complete might mean that it comes with the outer box. I'm not too concerned with the outer box, but if it had it, that'd be great. What is this? Let's check all the listings, see if there's anything else. Alright, $64, $50 is an auction, and $87.89. Let's take a quick look over to video game price charting, which I actually have as a favorite, so I don't know why I'm trying to type it in. And the page doesn't want to load. There we go. Splatterhouse. Actually, let's look them all up for the sake of time. Look all the games up at the same time. So Splatterhouse, supposedly, we can't really trust price charting that closely. Complete should be around $60. Let's do Ninja Spirit. Ninja Spirit should be around $47.90, and Bonk's Adventure should be about 40-ish. So Bonk's is probably the one I'm going to go with just because it's the cheapest, and honestly it's the one I want the most. But we'll take a look at all of them. So Splatterhouse right off the bat, probably not something we're going to pick up in this video. Let's check out Ninja Spirit. Alright, we have an auction here. Ends... what is this? December 5th? What does this even mean? Oh, listed December 5th. That's useless to me. Sort by ending soonest. So this one is at $40.99 with 43 minutes left. This one's got 4 days left, so I'm not even gonna bother with that. Let's see what's going on here. Ninja Spirit. Look at that. That looks awesome. Alright. So buy it nows, what are we working with? 75 for complete with the outer box. 60, 60, 73. All pretty much out of my price range. I've already spent $13. I wasn't going to set that strict of a limit on this video because it's Turbografx. It's going to be expensive. I don't want to just get sports titles, but that's a little bit more than I was looking to spend. Let's see what Bonk's Adventure is talking about. We can get it super complete for $54.85. Complete with apparently a broken case for $41.99. Why would you display a game this way? You know? Like, is the case broken? What's going on? Everything's in great condition. The game has been tested and works. Also, the game has the HuCard clip intact, which I don't actually know what that means. Oh, okay. I see what that means. Keeps the game in place. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's watch this one. See how that compares to the other one that's up for about $40. This one's $41.77 with about $3 shipping. This one also apparently has the HuCard clip intact there. Manual has some wear on it. What's the description say? Bonk's Adventure, Turbografx, complete, blah blah blah, very good condition. Alright, we'll watch this one also. What else do we have here? $80 for really complete, 86. Ooh. $39.94. A new contender has stepped into the ring. This one also has the HuCard, looks like. That I don't like. Bonk's Adventure says it's complete. Stock photo. Stock photo. I got 99.6 feedback. We'll watch this one also. Alright, guys. Decided to contact the seller on the Bonk's Adventure that is super complete with the box. He's asking $54.85 plus about $3 shipping. I'm gonna ask if he'd take $46. Don't know when he's gonna get back to me or if he's gonna get back to me. Not really in the time crunch that we were in last episode, so I do have some time on this. Let's take a look and try and narrow it down on the other ones, though, because this one's the only one that is decently priced, complete in the box, with the outer box, that is. And we actually just had a message come in from one Robert Mitchell asking Canadian Justice. That's Robert Mitchell and Danny LaRue, Roaming Dan. I'm filming an eBay adventure for Turbo stuff right now. Do you guys think Bonk's Adventure would be worth it to spend an extra 15-ish to have the game in the outer box? Rob says to go for it. I'm going to wait to hear back from him. Just because I don't want to have them say yeah or possibly say yeah to $46 and then have me have already spent an extra 10 on it, basically. But let's eliminate some of these. We've got, this one's $41.99 with free shipping. This one's $41.77 with about $3 shipping. So we can eliminate that one because it's not better. And they're all in about the same condition. And this one is $39.94 with free shipping. So we can actually eliminate both of these because they're not going to be the best deal. And I guess it is time to wait to hear back from this one. But in the meantime, what else is on this list? Let's take a peek at something else that has a little bit of crossover. I know Legendary Axe shouldn't be the most expensive game, and it's on both lists. Legendary Axe, Turbografx. And it is something that I would be interested in playing. Complete. Let's look at buy it nows. Ooh, Legendary Axe 2, $30 or best offer. Now I don't know. Both of them are under 30. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's find out what Price Charting thinks about these prices. As I've said before, don't trust them completely, but it's good to get an idea. Maybe they'll be accurate this time. So Price Charting is saying about $27 for the first one. And for Legendary Axe 2, they're coming up with $38. Huh. So that's not a bad price. Of course, whenever it's complete with the outer box, the price seems to shoot up like twice as high. And the outer box for these games fucking looks awesome. It's kind of a dagger that it's going to cost so much to have them super complete. But let's hit them with a disgusting, despicable lowball offer and see what happens. Alright guys, apparently I have boo-boo internet today. Yeah. Make an offer. Thank you. No, I'm not hitting him with a 10. 10, that's absolutely disrespectful. But I'll hit him with 17, just make it about 20 shipped. See if he has it set up to decline me automatically, and he doesn't. I hate it when people do that. I have to wait for this guy to manually get back to me. If at all. Let's make an offer on this one also from a different seller. Let's also hit him with a ridiculous low ball. About 18, 22, or about 20, 22 after shipping. That's $20.22. Let's see if they'll take it. And yet another one that's going to have to manually get back to me. So we'll check back whenever people start getting back, I guess. And the super low ball pays off. Legendary Axe 2 is mine for less than $20. Not bad. Going to be waiting to hear back on the other two, but given that I already have China Warrior coming to me, yeah, it's a fuck up name, China Warrior. What's your opinions on China Warrior, babe?
Not here.
She's not here. Alright, so Legendary Axe 2 is mine also. We'll see if they get back to me on Bonk's Adventure. Maybe. Honestly, I don't really want to spend even 46 after already spending what I've spent this week. So we'll see. Hopefully they do get back to me on the other offer I have in place, which would be somewhere. Where it at, though? Where it at, though? There we go. I'm still kind of a novice at navigating eBay. Legendary Axe, the first one, we offered him 18 with about $2.22 shipping. So we'll see if we can get that one and have the, I guess, complete Legendary Axe series on the Turbografx all in one video. Alright guys, one of these loose ends was tied up. Firm on price, sorry. Okay, thanks for getting back to me. Alright. And I believe the other loose end of Legendary Axe 1 was also tied up because I believe it sold. Let's see. Bids, offers. Yeah, I don't have any here. I believe I saw it sell yesterday for $29.99. Something I probably wouldn't have paid for it. I believe that's actually above what price charting has it at. So, very happy with what I was able to get. Let's get to the pickups. Alright guys, to round out this eBay adventure, let's check out what I was able to get. First up, before I even started filming for the episode, I had purchased China Warrior, $13, in pretty nice shape. I haven't seen enough Turbografx games to really know if this bubbling on the side is normal. Cases are really weird to me still. But $13 shipped seems like a really good deal for China Warrior. And lastly, I picked up Legendary Axe 2. Was not something I was originally going to go for, but I think I talked the seller down from his original price of like $30. How much did this guy want? I wasn't originally going to go for Legendary Axe 2, but I threw an offer out to someone who had this up for $30 plus $3 shipping. I offered him $17 and he accepted. So I can't argue with that. That's a great deal for Legendary Axe 2. Let me know what games I should be looking for the Turbografx in the future. Let me know if it's worth it to go for them complete in the outer box too. It seems like a lot of money for just the outer box, although it does look pretty cool. So like the video, comment below, subscribe if you're new, and as always, keep it real, Internet.